Good evening, and welcome to the Trivial Pursuit DVD for Kids. I'm your host, Lewis, and my co-host tonight is Brad.
Oh, dudes, I was not expecting this. This is off the chain. I've got so many people to thank. First, I gotta give big love to L. Ron.
What is this? Stop the music! Brad, what are you doing? We're supposed to be introducing the show.
I'm practicing.
Practicing for what, pray tell?
Well, I didn't want to say anything backstage, because I know how you get your tail in a bunch about these things, but I got nominated for my first award today.
Award? Who would nominate you for an award? What's it for? Best Supporting Dunderhead?
No, but my parents were bribing everyone in town for that one. I was actually nominated for the Possible Star of Tomorrow Award from the Blonde Teen Actors Association of New Jersey.
Oh, please, I've had boogers turn in better performances than you.
Well, apparently they just love the way I introduced the rules of the game. Let me show you. We'll be asking you 15 questions, plus a handful of tricky challenges. You'll give us answers. The person with the most scoring wedges at the end of the game wins.
You, sir, are a rank amateur. Observe a real actor at work. When you know the answer, make sure you say it loudly. You only get one yell, so make it count. And that, my friend, is how it goes down in Tinseltown. Now for our first question.
Well, Lewis, I totally gotta give you props for the way you worked it with the question.
Props? Worked it? Brad, what in the name of Oscar are you talking about?
Don't worry about it, dude. Just check me as I kick it, challenge style.
You know, Brad, you're not the only person ever to be nominated for a prestigious award. I've even won a few myself.
Really? You won an award? When? Like 100 years ago?
No, it was not 100 years ago.
Whatever, dude. I don't believe you.
Well, then allow me to go backstage and gather my trophies.
Let's go to another question.
Where is that blasted thing?
While the worm looks for his awards, let's have a challenge.
How do you like these apples?
Thanks, dude. So where'd you win this?
That's my lunch, you fool. Give it back. And while you're at it, ask another question.
Oh, okay.
The Golden Ham Award. I won that for my portrayal of a slab of bacon in the Farmingdale second grade class production of Breakfast Should Be Fun.
You won this in second grade?
Well, actually, it was from 3 weeks ago. Maybe it's time for a question. I'm sure I've got other awards in here.
Hey, David! How's the world's coolest agent? Great! Hey, we hear any good news yet?
Bradley, we're in the middle of the show.
Take it easy, old dude. I'll be off in a sec.
Well, my co-host may not care about the game, but I do. Now for another challenge.
Wait, the judges need $500 in cash from me? Well, that's cheating, isn't it? What? It's only bribery? Cool. I'm gonna call my dad for the cash.
Disgusting. But not as disgusting as this next question.
Well, dude, it's looking good for me. So now we'll have 2 big award winners on the show.
Please don't compare yourself to me.
I wasn't. Mitch just won a big pie eating contest.
I'm still hungry. Oh, and here's a question.
You know, Brad, I don't need an award to prove myself to anyone. That's not what acting is all about.
Really? Oh, that's too bad, 'cause you just won an award.
Really? What award? What did I win?
The Most Gullible Sucker Award. Here you go.
I can't believe I fell for the old fake lollipop award bit. I'm so embarrassed. I'm tempted not to introduce the next challenge. But the show must go on. So here's the next challenge. Oh, this is the stuff. I'm so sick of those apples. Well, I'm not going to apologize. Who turns down a free lolly? An important question to be sure, but not as important as this next question.
Hey, Lewis, I got a question for you. Have you ever given an acceptance speech before?
Have I ever given an acceptance speech? Why, I taught a course on acceptance speeches at the East Cleveland Learning Annex.
You know, there's no way for me to check to see if you're making that up.
The first thing you must learn about giving an acceptance speech is to approach the podium gracefully. And that's how it's done.
Lewis, I'm not a worm. How am I supposed to emerge from a hole?
Perhaps you're not ready for this award. Think about it while we go to this question. Another thing you're going to need to learn is how to milk the applause. Observe. Thank you. Yes. Oh, thank you. Don't stop, don't stop. I did it. Thank you. I did it. I love you all. You don't know what this means. Let's go to a question.
Sweet question. So, Lewis, what else do I need to learn about giving acceptance speeches?
Well, how's your smile? Okay, you seem to have that under control. Let's go to a challenge.
Man, learning all this stuff is challenging.
Yes, it is, Brad, but not as challenging as this next challenge.
Dude, that was a really challenging challenge. But let's continue challenging our viewers with this excellent question.
Now, Brad, the most important thing you must learn about giving a great acceptance speech is to hold your award correctly. Observe.
Oh, man. Lewis, is this what I think it is?
Of course.
You got that from the Academy? Too cool. Let me see it.
No, I'm the only one who can hold it.
Come on, let me see it. Wait a second. This is an award for World's Best Uncle.
It is, and I dare say I earned that award. Do you have any idea how many days I had to spend at the petting zoo with nieces and nephews to win that? Needless to say, I'll never look at a sheep the same way again. Now, let's go to a question. Brad, we're back. Will you please get off the phone?
Dude, hold on. I'm waiting to hear about my award. Just go to a challenge.
Fine, let's have a challenge. Well, did you hear anything yet?
Not about the award, but this hold music is awesome. Listen.
Hey, not bad. Not bad at all.
Dude, I've got an idea. Let's do a question.
Oh, what's happening? Did you win?
What? I don't think my father can afford to buy the judges a jet plane. What? I just lost? Hello? Hello?
Oh, what happened?
I lost.
Well, that's all right, my friend. I, too, have come close to the flame of victory, only to be burned by that same flame, which is kind of strange, as I really wasn't close at all. Either way, it is, how you say, a bummer. Let's take a moment and have a question. There. Oh, darn it. How come no one ever tells me when we're coming back from a question. We need another moment. Let's go to another question. Well, you know, Brad, you didn't need that award. In truth, the whole thing sounded very fishy to me.
Maybe you're right. I've been so focused on winning that I forgot that it's not really a win if you have to pay for it.
You have learned a big lesson today. Perhaps you may learn more still from this next challenge.
You know what, Lewis? I'm gonna change my ways. I am so over the whole Hollywood glamour thing. From now on, I'm only interested in being an artist. I am gonna take this show more seriously. No more phone calls from me while we're taping.
Well, I am so happy to hear...
What up, dog? What's that? I've been nominated for the Best Host of a Trivial Pursuit DVD by a guy named Brad Award? I just need to give each judge 4 puppies? Awesome!
Let's go to our last question. Well, the game is now over. For all of you holding your wedges at home, now's the time to count the wedges in your wagon wheel. The player with the most wedges in their wagon wheels wins. Now, if 2 or more players have tied, add up the number of wedges in the reserve pile. Thanks for joining us, and I hope you learned a little something about being humble and not worrying about silly awards. Cue the clapping. Thank you. Oh, yes. I know I deserve it, yes. Oh. I love myself. Don't stop. You like me. You really, really like me.